KubeCon is right around the corner and I could not be more excited. I still can't believe it's just less than a month away because I think mentally I'm still stuck in January. The main reasons I'm particularly excited for this one is A, it's in Paris. What else do you need me to say? It's gonna be beautiful. And if the venue is as open as it was last time in Amsterdam, I think it's just gonna be amazing. Second, because I'm gonna be meeting a lot of my friends from the CNCF community after a really long time, so I'm really looking forward to catching up with everyone there. And third is talks, the title of this video. There are a lot of amazing talks this time at KubeCon, and what I really liked about this year's agenda was that it was very reflective of all the things that are happening in the industry and the broader discussions the community is having. You see those discussions throughout the year, and the agenda reflects that, be it AI, be it sustainability or open source maintenance, all of that is there in the agenda. So without delaying it anymore, I want to talk about 5 talks at this KubeCon which I'm really excited for. Now these aren't in any particular order, but I think if you have room in your schedule, you should definitely make time for some of these. The first talk in the list is From Insanity to Ingenuity, 7 practical tips for navigating the AI storm in database as a service evolution. AI has been the hot topic this year, and this talk is by a really diverse panel with speakers who have been working at different companies. So I'm really looking forward to get their take on how AI and the advancements we have been seeing in AI can be leveraged to databases which we use and deploy for our applications. They're going to be talking about AI-powered innovation and the projects in the CNCF landscape which are driving this innovation, and they'll also explore usage of AI in fine-tuning database models and how it can help with query optimization and search. So if you're interested in AI or databases, this is a no-brainer. I would definitely recommend you attend this session. The next on the list is the session I'm probably the most excited about, and that is Kubernetes maintainers read mean comments by Dims and Tim Hawkin. So if you've been following Dims on Twitter, you've seen he often posts these screenshots where like people are just being rude to open source maintainers and just being demanding and not understanding the effort, and just how in general open source projects, especially the ones as large scale as Kubernetes, work. And this session is going to be the take of 2 maintainers who have been in the open source ecosystem for a very long time. So I'm really looking forward to hearing their take on this, how they feel as maintainers when they read such kind of comments. There was a line in the session description which I really liked, was that this session is going to be a reminder that maintainers are just normal people working out of their passion most of the times. So this is a session I'm really excited about, and I feel you all should definitely attend if you can make time for this. One of the most discussed topics this year was sustainability, and I feel it is a very important discussion to have, and this next talk is just going to be about that. It's about heating pools with cloud power by Sayam and Mark, and they're going to talk about how they miniaturized a data center and used a pool to cool the data center while at the same time using the heat of the data center to warm up the pool, providing cost-saving heat to the hosts. I think it's going to be really interesting to hear how these companies partnered to do something which not only aligns with the business needs but also is actually beneficial for the environment. It would be really nice to see if this is something other organizations can replicate when they are thinking about setting up data centers. I am really excited about this one, and if this is a topic you are interested in as well, which you should be, I would definitely recommend you go check this talk out. The next talk is Choose Your Own Adventure, a struggle for security. You really have to be living under a rock if you don't know about the You Choose series which Whitney and Victor run, and this talk is just going to be a real life version of those live streams which they do. And if you're not familiar with the concept of the live streams, it's basically that the audience votes on certain things, and whatever they vote on, they choose those projects, those tools during the stream and implement them. So in this edition, it's going to be a security focused talk. They're going to talk about security, but they're going to ask people who are attending the talk live to choose the tools, and whatever tools they choose, Victor and Whitney would be implementing those during the talk. So it's a really fun concept, and I would definitely recommend you attend this one. The final talk on this list is Contributing to Kubernetes in its Second Decade. It's by Nabarun, Madhav, Kaslin, and Priyanka. This is a really important talk, and I feel it's a must attend if you care about communities, and these could be open source communities or the communities associated with your product, because it's going to talk about how to create a sustainable community. The Kubernetes project is probably the oldest project in the CNCF ecosystem, and it's going to be very important to see how they set up a way for sustainable development of the project by mentoring new people. And this talk is going to be not about how onboarding new people, new contributors, because that has been covered in a lot of talks before, but it's going to be about the next step, is that how do you make those people stay? How do you turn them from new contributors to maintainers and people who stick around? So it's a very important talk for anyone who's building communities. It could be open source communities or communities related to your product, or even if you're an individual creator. I think this is a very important talk, and everyone could learn from this. And whatever standards the Kubernetes project sets, I think a lot of these CNCF projects are going to follow in those footsteps. So it's going to be important for the CNCF ecosystem in general to see how all these different projects grow and remain sustainable in the long run. So that was it. Those are the 5 talks I'm really excited about. And I know I've missed a lot of interesting talks. So I would definitely recommend you go through the agenda and make your own schedule. But if you were feeling confused or overwhelmed, which is quite normal to feel around KubeCon, I hope this video helped you in creating your own agenda, or just letting you know of interesting talks which you might have missed while going through the agenda. I am very excited about KubeCon, and if you're gonna be there as well, let me know in the comments and let's definitely catch up. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but I missed out on one of the big trends this year in this list, and that was platform engineering, because we're going to have a separate video on that about top 5 platform engineering talks I am really looking forward to. Also, if you're interested in platform engineering, we are launching a newsletter which is going to be about developer experience and platform engineering. So if these are topics which interest you, I would definitely recommend you sign up for that newsletter. It's going to be to the point, valuable insights on platform engineering, things we have learned talking to different platform teams at different organizations. And it's going to be really useful for you if you are a platform engineer, or if you're thinking of starting a platform engineering team in your organization. Thank you for watching this video, and I would love to know what all talks you are excited about. Let me know in the comments and I will check them out. See you at KubeCon.